Hello and welcome to my LMU stream. I thought I'd do a quick 60 minutes, see if I can get this race done. We've just got into Monza Curva Grande circuit, so we don't have the big chicane at the start. And it's qualifying at the moment. I'm going to do the thing which I think is probably better for me at the moment, is by not doing qualifying, because I find if you do the qualifying, you just get taken out at the first few corners. So I'm going to go from the back and hopefully try and do a bit better that way. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Lots and lots, as you can see in my lobby here, pretty much most of the drivers are rookies, which is better than it has been before, because some of the time I've barely had any kind of safe drivers. We've all had warnings on, so this is, at least is an improvement to that. So yeah, it should be quite fun. Let's see how we get on. Let's all go and get things sorted now. Let's see. Here we are. So yes, we're all live. Let's see. I will quickly put the comments on my screen. Sim racing. Oops. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. You just got back from school. Good to see you. I'll quickly do the pop-out chat so I can see what's going on. There we are. Yeah, I thought I'd quickly do a race here at Monza on LMU. I know there's going to be as well. Let's see, where are we on this one? Is that my? There's a new tyre model. So depending on how this race goes, once we've done that, I'll have a look at the LMP ones and we can see what the tyre model is like. I normally do terribly on LMP with a normal setup, so it would be quite funny if it's any better than that, but we will see. Now then. Cars! Ian, good to see you. How are you doing? There we are. Right. You're going to go and eat? Yeah, no problem. No problem. Umar, let's... right. So we've got 47 seconds or so left of qualifying. I'm going to start right at the very back. I've found that this is the only way at the moment on LMU to have any chance of going up the field, because they just tend to take you out. So if I start at the back and try and avoid everybody, we might have a chance. So we'll see how we get on. But there's a new tyre model as well for the LMP car. So I thought once we've done this race, we'll go and have a bit of an explore. I don't have any LMP1 daily races that I can do. They don't have any this week, but I can do a practice session. So we can make a circuit and we can go and see what it's like and try a few different setups, because I've been trying to get used to the LMP cars, because they're very hard under braking. They tend to lock up really easily and just send your car spinning. But you weren't expecting me to see? Yes, it must be incredibly late, Noel. Welcome along. It must be, goodness me, it must be, let's see, must be midnight or later on for you guys, because you're normally about 8 or 9 hours ahead of us. Yes, I should have been a bit earlier, but I had one or two things I had to do this morning because... Dan! Good to see you, Dan. I hope you're well. Yes, I should have been a bit earlier. Oh, it's 9:30 for you. Oh, that's not too bad. Right, this... You're watching other ones as well. Not to worry. I needed to be a little bit earlier, but unfortunately I had a few things. I've just sold my house. So the house that I'm streaming from here, we've now sold. And we're looking at another house later on today. So hopefully if I can get the one that we're going to look at, it's in the same town, which is great. It's not too far away. It means I'll have a proper garage to stream from. So I'll have lots of space, well, certainly more space, and I can stream a lot later because I won't have the family who will be normally at the moment. We're on the same level as my kids when they go to sleep, so I can't stream very late. But when I get the new one, I'll be able to stream much later. So that'll be fun. So maybe I can go up to about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and because I know a lot of you guys like the nighttime streams and things, so we'll see. But also it'll just give me more flexibility, which will be good. So yeah, I'm shivering here, my heating's not on and I'm freezing, so I need to... I'm very well indeed, Dan. I'm very pleased to see you, and you all, thank you for joining me. This will be a short stream, probably just about an hour. We'll go till about 2:30, and then I've got to get in my bus and go and pick up the school children and take them all home. So it's I'm looking at some of these times. Here we are. I will quickly go to we don't need 25 laps because it's only going to be 20 minutes. I would say probably about maybe 13 laps. We'll go with that one there, and I think we should be all right. We're on new tyres. There we go. It says 12 laps. Yeah. Oh, well, we've got 50. That's not bad. So we should be fine for fuel. And I'm going to bring in my steering lock a little bit to 540. I think that should hopefully be enough. Sometimes I go between 360 and 540 for the degree angle. I don't mind starting last on this because honestly, when you see what happens. Ah, Roo, good to see you. How are you doing? Hopefully the sound will work well because I know we've had a few issues with sound in fact, only because I think I haven't had it turned up right, but hopefully it should be all right. Yeah, at the moment I'm in a box room just now, and I don't have it. I've turned the heating off because normally the computers do everything, but I should actually just have the heating on. But I'm in a t-shirt, where normally I would wear a jersey or something, and it's been quite cold. It's only about 5 degrees. So here we go and I'm already. Hang on, it's telling me to slow down. Now this is quite interesting because there's an awful lot of rookies, and I've almost completed doing my video for LMU of how I managed to get out of the really dangerous lobbies. So it's very easy to get back in there because all you need is to be taken out. I had one race where I was taken out 3 times, and then they put me into they gave me a dangerous incidents kind of rating. After having quite a good rating, I got the kind of the normal tick, you know, the normal kind of blue tick, and I was so disappointed. But there's something about
green flag.
There's something about LMU that is really addictive. I think it just feels, it's a bit like when everyone played ACC. You really like it, and it's great fun. As you can see here, everything's bunching up. I'd be very surprised if there isn't a massive accident at the first corner, because we don't have, this is the Grande curve. Look at, oh goodness me, they're already, look how close they are up ahead there. We don't have the chicane, and these races have just been launched. What? Are there any people going off? Oh, there are. I think I've done a little bit of damage at the front, but we're still going. So we're okay, we're all good. Lots of McLarens. Now, takes quite a lot of concentration, but I'm up to 10th from 20th, I think. Now, there'll probably be some much faster people behind me, but I'll give it my all. So here we go into the. Well, he brakes very, very early there and really slowed the car. I think the people behind did well to avoid another accident. There's somebody else going in.
That time was a 2-0.
Right.
0.70.
So now up to 9th. You can see why not qualifying is usually quite a good option. We've had somebody with a 10 seconds penalty who's in 6th position. So our key thing is, can we catch up with this group ahead? And in these lobbies you really have to watch for dangerous rejoins. I've been caught out on numerous occasions. T598. That T59.
Lap 143.80.
The top guys are doing 42s there in this lobby, so I've got a bit to go, but hopefully we can have some clean racing. The guy in front, we're up to 7th. Didn't want to slow down there. Sometimes it feels like you're going to kind of drag it round the corner. So this is LMU, Le Mans Ultimate. I think maybe I've got too much traction control on. Some very fast drivers up behind me, but we'll see. So that was the first 6 minutes done just about. And we're still going. And we're in the top 10 and we started 20th. So that's not too bad. Sorry, I can't read all the comments, all that's in here, but oh, I've gone a bit slow. Missed my braking there. Need to work on that coming into the chicane. One behind me's got a drive through. Still, it's quite exciting. Quite a fun race to do. The other cars in front are not too far away. Now, what did I do there? It didn't tell me what I did. I'm in the McLaren, the GT3. Now the issue is here. Do I go for an overtake? Because it's slowing me down a bit. He's going very defensive. Right, we really need to get past. One of the drivers behind has gone into the pits.
44.16.
Can we do something here? Right, here we go. Made up a place up to 6. Not actually that far off the top group there. I don't think it's a very high split, to be honest. Let me know if the sound is good, if you can hear me, if it all sounds okay. So I've done a 43.1, but I'm not benefiting from any slipstream at the moment. Oh, there's a yellow flag. I can see dust. So now we're up to 5th place, and hopefully this lap we might actually be able to do, let's see, at 1:42, that would be good. Still doesn't tell me what it did. I don't know why it doesn't show up at the top. So how are you all? Hope you're all well and having a good day. There is 4th, 3rd and 2nd. Not too far away. We've taken off a bit of time there from the 4th place. We're about 7/10 up, I think.
Lap 1:42.79.
That's a bit better. One behind me's done a 42 dead there. Oh, we've got a slow car. I think that was a lap car. Five minutes to go. Here we go, on the back straight.
Time 1:43.70.
That Mercedes behind me is very quick. So probably enough time to do maybe another lap after this one. Possibly two, we'll see how we get on. Up into 4th.
Lap 1:42.90.
Now we're just about a second behind the car in front. But that Mercedes, look at the speed it's got there. Yeah, he's going to go. He's got huge speed, that Mercedes is good. There's nothing I could do with that one. few little glitches there in the server. Can feel it just bouncing every so often. Still, we keep going. Not too far to go now.
That time was a 1:43.54.
Now he's going for that overtake. 1 lap to go. There, neck and neck there. Well, it looks like we're going to get a 5th place, which is not too bad. God, that still wanted to understeer there. I had to back right out of that, even though I thought I'd got the car round, but well, there you go. They were doing 41.8s. I did a 42.9, I think, or 42.7 was my best lap. Not too bad. I managed to stay out of trouble. Only had that one little touch on lap 1, so yeah, not too bad. Now, I'll get up with the comments here. Go back to that. There we are. So, what will that do for our performance? Let's have a little look. Ah, Oscar Norton. Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome along. Now, I need to get... Where's my other chat here? My other chat should be coming up. Now, I need to go back to... let's see. I'm trying to get the one that's got my chat on it. Where is it? There we are. It's this one. Right, we should have pop-out chat for this. Should be able to get that, then I can read all the comments properly. Ah, here we are. Right. Good. Now I've got it here. Right. There we are. We're all up to date now. Are you winning yet? There we go. Yes. Well, that was... It's quite... It's a good race. It's very intense. You have to kind of concentrate the whole time. Because if you come off it, you're just going to crash. But as you can see, I didn't start... Oh, thanks very much for subbing that. Oh, yeah, Oscar, that's very kind. That's very kind indeed. We've been doing LMU. Right. You beat 15 drivers with a higher rank. That's high. You lost to 0 drivers with a lower rank. That's good. Qualifying minutes, not too bad. It's going to be down there, but it's going... Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gradually. That was a mid race contact with another vehicle, Ricky Burton Shaw, but race contact with another vehicle, Kevin Gerard, impact. Oh, 0. Oh well, that's something. So 3 invalid laps, impact low, 7 clean laps mid. So okay. So if we look at our, oh, there we go. Is the sound? There's a little bell that rings every so often if StreamYard is doing what it should be, and it lets me know that Oscar's Weird Channel has just subscribed. So welcome along. Thank you very much for the subscription, Oscar. I hope you enjoy the content, and welcome along. Now, so we've got a new tyre model which they've been talking about today. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. That can make a bit of a difference. No, I want to exit that. Right, we can go back online. Let's see what the daily races are. Let's see if one is coming up quickly. Oh yeah, we could do it. I think we've probably got time, I think, to do another race. So we may as well. I'll just register. Now, the Mercedes looked really fast, but the McLaren is quite good, so I wonder if I could. I think I might go with the McLaren again, simply because I'm kind of used to it. I won't bother doing a practice because, I mean, it'll just start in a few minutes anyway. But I'm gonna vary some of the settings. You can do a few settings. I'm going to take the traction control down a little bit, I think, because I think that was making me a little bit slower coming out of the corners, but we will see. Now, there we are, and let's see. So yes, now I know that Dan, if you're still watching, I know you like LMU as well, don't you? You're a big fan. Now you say you're in the garage with my rig. I'm gonna I need a heater in there. I bet. I'm hopefully gonna get my garage plastered, so it's all going to be sorted out. Do you know a racing sport called speedway or cycle speedway? I know speedway. That's like with the motorbikes, isn't it? I used to not too far away from where I live is Berwick upon Tweed, and they have Berwick Bandits, who are a speedway club. They're a big speedway. They've got the speedway thing. It's next to, I think, the football pitch in Berwick. But yes, it's I don't think I've actually watched speedway. I've watched Bangor Speedway. So when they have the old bangers racing around a kind of speedway track, and it's great fun actually. What was hilarious was I went there with friends. Oh, this is about 20 years ago, and I'd have been in my 30s, in my early 30s, and they had this cup on the banger racing around the speedway. This was in it was way up in Fife, and literally the drivers were like 8 years old. They were, Kiwi, you traitor. I missed you on Tidney's video this week. Yes, I missed you in Tidney's video. Now, going back to Oscar, your dad was in a team. Fantastic. It's a great sport. It is great fun. Great fun. That yeah, I love kind of just the grassroots motorsport. I once went to autocross, and that was literally in a field just near Morpeth, and it was brilliant. It was like minis and Ford Escorts and all sorts. And they literally had 4 lanes that then joined the track, and the mud and everything was incredible. But there was close racing, and it was great fun actually. It was it's a thing, isn't it? But yeah, I like LMU though, and I'm trying to get to silver, and I'm kind of little by little, kind of gaining a little bit of ground. But my key thing that I've learned is just don't qualify, because if you qualify mid-pack or even near the front on a race like Monza, they just take you out. As soon as you get to the first big chicane, there's just crashes everywhere. I mean, they were even crashing in practice. They were going off all over the place. And then the rejoins are so dangerous. They just rejoin anywhere. And I had one race where I was taken out 3 times just because of people spinning off. And then they would just drive right at you. And there's no way that you couldn't do anything to avoid it. So, yeah. And then so that gave me, as you'll see on the screen here, those little exclamation marks. It gave me a dangerous, I'll put it on with my mouse. Look. If I go there, has recently been involved in a higher number of incidents, so it got a warning. So I got a warning kind of marker against my name, and it took me about 3 or 4 races to be able to get out of it. Oh, you're not allowed to race this week. Oh, you're not supposed. Oh, because of chest pain. Oh goodness. Yeah, and I didn't have to cook dinner. Well, I hope you're all right. Wish you a speedy recovery, Kiwi. Hope you're all right. Going back to Oscar, your granddad was one in the 1960s. During the thing at Wembley. Well, that would have been fun. That would have been quite an atmosphere. I imagine doing that at that time. That would have been brilliant. Oh, I better join the event. Okay, so we go back to Monza Curvy Grand. That 1967. Oh, I wasn't born until the mid-70s, so yeah. Oh, it's on YouTube. Ah, I have to. Oh, you can send me a link. Send it to my email, and I'll watch that. It's just go to hughhattrick@gmail.com. I would love to. I'd love to see that. That. But how's everybody doing? It's similarly in Britain. We've had 40 days of rain. 40 days of rain. It's biblical, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. And we've got a leak in our roof, which we're trying to get fixed, and they can't come and fix it until it's dry. So it's a kind of chicken and egg thing here. Until it dries up, they can't do anything. And if it doesn't stop raining, then the risk of the leak getting worse is right there. Thankfully, it only seems to leak when it's a certain southern wind, because that blows the rain onto the certain part of the roof that then comes in through our bedroom. So it's really annoying, but we've actually just sold the house. And then we're going to be moving very soon. So that, but thankfully it's a small leak, but it only is literally a drip. But we want to try and avoid that. Now let me just go into the setup here. Right, so we need about 13 laps. That's fine. I'm going to cut that down a bit, and I'm going to cut that down a bit. I've got it on balanced here, and we've got new tyres. And then I'll go and watch the chaos. Especially when the qualifying comes out. So let's see how we get on. That you gotta get back to work. Have fun if you can on this. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. But you take care, Kiwi, and you have a speedy recovery. I hope you're feeling better soon. And this must be all that heartbeat, for all that high heartbeat level for racing on GT7. That yes, no, that's the thing. That. But I've just about finished the footage for my video about Le Mans Ultimate, and what happens when you get into a kind of death spiral in terms of reputation, or your driver rating, and how you get out of it. Because I think a lot of you new drivers get into that quite easily, and it's just like, how on earth do you get out of that? But there is a key, and it does tend to work well. Certainly, it's helped me get back onto a normal rating, and get up towards silver. That. Yes, there we go. So what's everyone been doing this week? I will do a GT7 stream on Thursday for the time trial. I might struggle to do it tomorrow because I've got a few things on throughout the day. But oh, I've been doing a league race. Oh well, look, I hope it does. I hope you're all right then. I hope it was a speedy recovery. That, So Oscar, where are you from then? Are you watching from Britain, or are you watching from somewhere tropical, nice and warm around the globe somewhere where not Britain? That well, similarly, it's much worse down south. They've really had the rain on I think the south coast, like Devon or North Devon and places like that. It's been very bad. In Surrey or Sussex, it was very bad. But it's not been. We've just had kind of mist and a constant kind of wetness everywhere, so everyone's fed up of that. Now we've got 4 minutes left of qualifying. Oh, it's on the British Pathé. Oh, very good indeed. They were good. But he wasn't showing. But at least his car will be in there and all that. But no, are you excited for Forza Horizon 6? Well, I've played Forza Horizon. I've actually got it on PlayStation. But I don't think it's the same racing one. I would quite like to do the one that has the, that has more of the tracks on Forza. That uses the real tracks. But so you can actually get into that. That's the one that Super GT always used to. That's how he started his channel, when it was Forza Wreckers and things like that, That, he showed you pictures as him as a speedway rider. It looks good. It would have been similarly Murray Walker. He used to race bikes, rather than cars. Or was it his father that raced bikes? No, I think his father was maybe a motorbike champion. But, he was in the background. Claim to fame indeed. Yeah, that's the. Yes, well, I used to live in Duns, which of course is Jim Clark country. That's where the museum is, and that. Yeah. That's my only famous. I have met a few Formula One drivers. I've met David Coulthard, in Edinburgh at a McLaren event many, many years ago, and I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, I did watch I did actually. The only live Grand Prix I've been to was 1993, the European Grand Prix at Donington. So I saw Senna win at Donington, and that was an amazing moment. Actually, that was great fun. So we're in split 16 of 33. We're exactly halfway down now. Can we do something here? Can we see what the people using the BMW? Certainly that guy in the Merc. When he used the Merc seemed to be very, very fast. Oh, I'm 18th rather than 20th, but I think there's a few people in the pits that are just going to wait it out to see what happens. Because honestly, when you come to the first chicane, it's just carnage. I mean, people were even going off before the chicane. He was in the background of Harry Summer, an Aussie rider with the British flag. Ah, right. Yep. No, that's not the same one. No, Neuberg is in this one as well. He was very quick. He was doing he went right past me in that Merc. The other races, they're in the GTE this week at Sebring, so I might try that because I've done quite well at the Sebring track in the past, and that's of course in Florida. Let me know if who's watching there, if the sound is coming through, because I can hear my cars, I can hear the cars here, but let me know if the sound is coming through for the cars as well as my voice on stream. I think it should be. Hopefully it's not too loud and it's a good balance, and I can try and adjust that if need be. So less than a minute to go of qualifying, and then it will be into the race. Yeah. So the race will probably start around about 2:10 UK time. Now then, let's see. There we are. Okay, there. That is qualifying. The time has gone down now, so they'll finish this lap, and then that will be it. The best one was in a BMW with a 1:41.492. Now we did I think a 1:42.7 on our best lap, but there's probably a bit more in it, I think, for us. So maybe we could get down to the low 42s, and then we're not too far away. Key thing is just getting round the lap safely. I say that with bated breath because the first lap in LMU is mad. Oh, he's gone third. So something must have happened to him before because he was way down the field. So he must have been involved in one of the first lap accidents. But he is a quick driver there. Right. Okay. There we are. Okay.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, we've got everything ready. All is there. Let's go. Right, sunny weather here at Monza. Saying that we're started 17th, but I wonder sometimes when people join, a couple of folk from the pits. So can we made up a lot of places in the last one. Can we do the same in this one? Someone's asking about fuel. I've actually got 13 and a half laps, or 14.8 maximum. We're doing 12, I reckon 12.4 laps. So yeah, 12 and a half laps, they reckon. Yeah. Okay. We're about to head away.
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, see what you mean? Look at that, they're just... I'm going to stay well back here because that ex-Milan just completely just pushed his way. Look, he's pushing another driver off there. He must have no idea of... Oh, 3 or 4 cars went off there. And as I can see... We're up to 7th. He's all over the place, this guy. No, I don't know what he's kind of slow in places, so I don't really know what he's up to, but gonna try and get past him.
Time 1:57.57.
Being very... Oh my goodness! That was crazy. He deliberately brake checked me. Deliberately brake checked there. My goodness. That is bad. It just shows you they're out there. Thankfully, we're all right. You could just see him come round and then he just braked right in front of me on the straight because I thought he was going to go a bit defensive. But that's mad. Well, they say that LMU can have it has its moments for sure.
That time was a 1:46.03.
I think the Mercs certainly have they are very powerful. Very good on the straight. There's a tire in the middle of the road there. Now, I am carrying a bit of damage. And I'm out of the slipstream, unfortunately. I'd like to try and get into that slipstream. That would be something. We're getting a little bit closer to the cars in front.
Lap 1:43.01.
Now, what will happen here? We've got the 3 cars in front. Oh, no, 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 come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it. That was odd. Shouldn't have done that. But we didn't hit anything, so that's something. Must have just been on that curb. I know that because I'm carrying that little bit, oh, I think quite a bit of front damage. That's annoying because we were catching them. Come on, come on.
Time 1:51.90.
Ah, Roo, good to see you. You're back. I just got onto a curb, I think, and it just spun me out. I also got taken out by a pretty terrible driver, somebody called Milan, who was on. 10 minutes. Yes, you're Murray. I need to get on the Discord. Now the guys behind have been lapped, so they must have been involved in that first. It was an epic first lap. Actually, the replay will be hilarious.
was a 143.20.
Yeah, that's it. I need you in my ear. This is the curvy Grand circuit without the first chicane. But I had this guy called Milan. He just brake tested me along the start-finish straight. I think he was the one that took out most of the other drivers. Now the one in front, I think, lost a bit of time. See, there's four of them battling there. Could we do something and potentially get up there?
Lap 144.04.
He's in a 42.5 behind. That's pretty quick. I don't know what car he's in. He's in a Lamborghini and he's got a lot of speed. I think he had to do repairs in the pits. You can see I'm only able to do 262, and which is slow, to be fair. I was going to say, Roo, as you're watching, can you let me know if the sound is good, if, like, from my voice along with the engine sound? We've got 3 stents, goodness.
Time 145.10.
Yeah, a lot of it, I think, has probably been from the COVID jags, I think, isn't it? That's the thing. That's a guarantee that YouTube will not send this out to anyone. But, ah, you're back, Oscar. Yeah, I just got that there in the comments. So I think there'll be another couple of laps to go. I'll have to save that takeout for a short, that's for sure. Top driver's doing a 1:41.9. I need to do a bit of practice to really see if I can get my times down a bit.
That time was a 1:43.58.
Because I'm carrying a lot of damage. But, still not kind of, it feels like it's braking, and if you come off the gas it will turn in, but then it doesn't do it. Oh, heard a funny sound there. Oh, I think that's my phone. One minute to go, there we are. Actually, I know what that is. I set an alarm so that I know when I'm supposed to finish the stream.
That time was a 1:43.84.
One lap to go. I think if we hadn't had that little spin, we would have been right up there battling, I think, for maybe even a podium. It just won't come off the brakes. I'm going to definitely do a practice lobby and try the Merc, because that Merc seems really fast. Someone's saying that's worse than in the Assetto Corsa open lobby. Well, I got 7th. That's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. Overall, I think I could have been in the top 5. But we'll see. That was a bit unfortunate. That crazy guy who just took everybody out. I'm going to definitely do a video of that server, because the opening lap was crazy. But that was funny though. That was quite funny. Right, I'm going to have to finish the stream there because I need to get ready to go back to work. But thank you very much for watching, everyone, and thank you to Oscar who just subscribed, and to anyone else who's been watching who just subscribed there. Thank you very much. I'll be back again on Thursday for another stream, possibly tomorrow, but I think more likely definitely Thursday for the time trial. But take care, everyone. Drive fast, don't crash, and I'll see you very